Hi, besties. I know, I know. It's been a minute. It's been longer than a minute, actually. So let me ask you a quick question. Are you still my besties or have you found another bestie? It's been a lot. And oh, if you haven't noticed, we have a new microphone. It's been how long? 2 months? 3 months? I don't know. I lost count at this point. But yeah, the good thing is we don't give up around here. Breaks are necessary, breaks are allowed, but once in a while, as long as we come back stronger, right? Actually, Nigeria is happening at the moment, but personally, I think am having a first-hand experience because there's no light and it's Sunday evening, and I have to make this video regardless of any form of hindrances, right? Because tomorrow is work and ain't nobody got time for videos when you have to work and make money. So yeah, let's get right into the video. I only mention this in case along the line you figure out I'm sweating like a Christmas goat. There's no light right now. And I'm basically just exactly. I'm in bed and I'm making this video. And you might wonder why. It's because we're having a chat, a heart to heart. Plus, this is the only posture I feel like being in at the moment. So just take what you get, okay? Don't be a complainer. Anyways, a lot has happened. If you were paying attention, you heard when I said we have a new mic. Yeah, that happened. My mic suddenly decided to stop working for some reason. I don't know. It just stopped working, and my phone decides that mouthpiece would start misbehaving, and the mouthpiece just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Basically, it was having issues. I was having mic issues. There was no way I was actually going to combine the two problems because it's either I get a new phone or I get a new mic or I fix both. So yeah, and that takes time and that takes money. Again, at some point, I had to travel home. Yeah, because I had to travel home, I didn't travel with my lights. I hadn't gotten a microphone then. I hadn't fixed my phone. And I spent over a month at home. I mean, I was vlogging, right? But turns out, for some reason, I just wasn't feeling like posting anything. Call it midlife crisis, call it imposter syndrome. I don't know what it was. But for some reason, I just felt like the videos weren't good enough because I heard all of this going on. And besides that, I mean, I was vlogging at some point, could have posted those ones, but for some reason, I just kept holding back. And I feel it was more psychological for me than everything I had going on with my gadgets because I still could have figured out a way being who I am. That didn't happen. If I'm to put it simply, I hit what you would call rock bottom. I was in in a ditch. Okay. Yeah, a lot was really going on. Some I might not be able to talk about here, obviously, because if you should know about them, then you would know by now. It means we are close enough for you to know. It means you're a close friend in real life, not like the online besties. Don't get me wrong, you guys are so close to my heart. Your family, right? But just everything doesn't have to go on social media. With everything I was going through, the worst part for me was because I didn't have an outlet for all of that. And I discovered along the line that creating content for me was actually a form of self expression. I could basically come on here and express myself. And because I couldn't do that at the time, it was worse. Like it made the whole experience worse for me. It made the whole situation worse for me. And I'm starting to realize that maybe this is something I'm actually going to be doing for a very long time. Yeah, self discovery 101. It's really the time you go through things that you take a back seat and think about yourself and do a reevaluation of your whole life and what it is you really want, right? So I'll just give you a summary of what it was for me. It was about losing friendships, first off, losing relationships, and it was also career, right? Relationship because, you know, letting people in your life that maybe shouldn't have been there in the first place, and then rushing out almost immediately because you realize you've compromised on your standards or on your values and you feel the need to make things right. That's just about that. That's how far I can go with that one. And career because sometimes you feel like you have these things figured out. You just feel like, I'm sure this is what it is. This is the way to go. And then you go this way and you realize, maybe this is not really my thing. And you're like, I was so sure yesterday. So what is going on right now? I'm sure we have one of those moments. We do. I know it's not just me. I'm sure once in a while we get these moments in our lives and it's like, why is this happening? Why was I so sure of this right now? And then tomorrow and it's like, what am I doing? I guess it's something that comes with the age, right? I recently celebrated my 27th birthday and yeah, 27. Who would have thought? But anyways, basically starting the year, we all had plans, right? We all had, oh my god, I just restored the light. Is God not wonderful? Give me a moment. Let me set something up. Okay, so they just restored the light and I was trying to figure out if the video was better with extra lighting or if it was better off the way it was before. I don't know. Then my phone decides to show me the worst message a content creator dreads when they're making videos. Storage full. This has never happened on this particular phone. I'm devastated right now. I don't know why this is happening, but whatever happens, I have to complete this video. I already started it, so I have to complete it. Now I've had to delete a few videos from my drafts. I don't know why my wig is looking this way, but pardon me. It's probably from the cotton. So I have a lot of videos that I haven't exactly edited or posted, which is why I believe my storage is crying out for help right now. So we're just gonna keep this quick and keep it rolling. So I was saying I celebrated my 27th birthday. Obviously, I had a lot of expectations. I had like resolutions starting out the year. I had things I wanted to do with school, with career, with relationship. I had set out a plan or mapped out a plan for myself, really. And you know what? At the end of the day, you realize that sometimes things don't really work out the way you have them planned out. And then you have to go back to the board and re-strategize. Apart from re-strategizing, it's also asking yourself questions like, oh my god, why did this not work out? Because I was so sure about this. I was so sure this is what I should be doing right now. I had prayed about this. I thought I got some level of conviction and like I decided to go ahead with it and it's not working out. Why is this going on? And then you have all these questions going on in your head and it affects your productivity, your creativity, and all that. I think I just let that weigh me down for a bit too long. I mean, apart from the technical issues and the gadgets and all that, there was also that part. So sometimes it makes you feel like because you've not achieved a set goal for a particular year, you're underachieving. It's just the normal human mind and the way we think, right? You're not exactly where you ought to be. You should be somewhere else, but like, why exactly are you stuck in this particular position? And it really weighs one down. Trust me, this is not a pity party or anything like that. I just felt the need to share my experience and what exactly I'm feeling and the reason why I haven't exactly been at, you know, optimum par productivity level or why I haven't exactly been out here trying to make videos or post videos or create content. I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. I think that's the easiest way to say it. And it's also to let everyone know that, you know, no matter what you're going through, right, you're not alone in it. A good number of people go through this whole restructuring, or I don't know, for lack of better word, especially in our 20s, because it's just basically a time to figure out a lot of things. Not very many people have their lives figured out, I think, in their 20s. It can be a lot. Sometimes it can be really daunting. Like I said, it's not a pity party. It's just to say, I see you, I know what it can be like, and you're not alone on this, right? And I'm really grateful for family and grateful for some friends really that you can call and rant to, and family that keeps you grounded in prayers and, you know, advised and tries to set your path straight. I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for a lot of things, to be honest. My job might seem like a lot right now, draining for one part, and I feel also underpaid for the most part, because I mean, I could have been earning a lot more. Yeah, it's just what it is, right? And I feel like, why am I still stuck in this income bracket? But at the end of the day, it could be better, right? But it could also be worse, because it is actually worse for most people. And then I decide to apply for other jobs, and I get emails like this, and it's just so frustrating, right? But I know that everything happens for a reason, and there's time for everything. And I consider everything a process, and I know that when the time is right, God will do it. It's just that the situation of the country is not helping things. The dollar exchange rate is really skyrocketing. And why in this time and age I'm still earning in Naira is what really pisses me off, because I really, really don't want to be earning in Naira right now. And so I understand that complaining is not going to solve the problem. I'm taking the initiative to try out other things, try out other companies too, try applying, some other places that really pay better, and also other personal stuff that could pay me better, because at this point, half of my problem is money. The other half is figuring out what I really want to do. I think I'm well on that part to an extent, and I'm grateful to God for a certain level of discernment and clarity, because that's a good thing. That's a good start. A way to feel better if you find yourself in this situation, this kind of situation, is really to practice gratitude to an extent, and kind of like count your blessings and realize that it could be better, but it could also be worse, right? The fact that you're here, there's a reason for it, and you could also be elsewhere, but then you have to put in the work at the end of the day. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's time to take the front row, take the front seat in our lives, start making things happen in our lives rather than sitting around and waiting for things to happen to us, or waiting for things to happen for us. It's just the way it works. I think that's what I figured out. It's just the way it works. If you want something to work, you have to make it work. That's just the way it is. Which is exactly why I'm starting this series that basically touches on self development for women and men alike, but women majorly, because I feel like the dynamics of my content is more woman centered. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it's for both genders, right? But like, I'm a girly's girl. I'm learning to be, because yeah, I haven't always been that, but you get the point. I don't know what to call the series yet. Probably watching a woman become, or becoming that girl, or becoming that woman, or becoming your most productive self. I don't know what to call the series yet, but it's basically going to touch across for everyone. I'm just saying becoming that girl, because obviously I have to give it a name, so it might look like it's more for women than for men, but anyone really can do it. Becoming a better reader, becoming your most productive self, becoming your most creative self, becoming a better speaker, a better communicator, learning how to sell yourself better, becoming more prayerful, or a better Christian, however you want to put it, and becoming better with your finances, really. So I'm going to do like a more detailed video about that one. Feel free to join if you want to, really. But that's basically been the updates about me, about where I've been, about why I've been off. I don't know. I feel like I've said a lot. Sorry for trauma dumping on you. I just felt like you guys needed a bit of backstory, and that's what I did, give you a backstory. I'm going to be posting videos from my backlogs, the ones I have already made in the past that I haven't posted. So I'm just going to try and post them because obviously it's not going to waste. My efforts cannot go to waste. So I'm going to post those ones after this and then maybe start the series afterwards. I feel like this channel is tending more towards now self development videos. And then you guys are going to see vlogs once in a while. You probably are going to hear me talking about this whole experience here and there in my vlogs, but pay no mind because you already know what the story is. Just stay strong and strive every day to be your better self, to be better today than you were yesterday. If anyone can do it, I can too. That's just the way I see it. So yeah, never give up, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep doing, keep putting yourself out there. One day you're just going to meet the right people and everything is going to make sense. Never settle for less. Also, never settle for less. Never settle for less. Don't reduce your standards for everyone or for anyone really. Because yeah, I tried that and it didn't quite work out well. So yeah. Anyways, I am in love with my new nails. And I kid you not, I did this myself. Yeah. It's a DIY. I did this nails myself and I'm so in love and I'm so proud and yeah, it's almost 7 p.m. Mind you, I'm supposed to be out tonight for a friend's birthday party. I don't know if I'm going to make it for that, but we will have to figure out. But for now, bye. Stay connected. Subscribe if you haven't. Bye, guys.